Okay, now we're going to make the next chart, the net income chart. We're going to select C1 to G1 as well as C8 to G8, and we're going to make it a line chart. We're going to call it net income as the title, and we're going to make it billions just like we did with the revenue chart. So looking at the shortcuts, we're going to be choosing two separate blocks that are not connected to each other. Last time, the years and the revenue were right beside each other. We can select them as one big block. But now they're in two different places. How do we do that? Shift F8. We're also going to be, I'm not going to make it with the Alt F1 way, which is always by default a bar chart. I'm going to show you how to specifically select a line chart. Now, we're actually going to specifically select an XY chart. And the reason for that is, remember how the years got converted into a different series? Bar charts do that, and so do line charts. XY doesn't. XY chart expects the one of them to be an axis, and it's going to select the right one, the years to be an axis. And then after we make the XY chart, we're going to change it to a line chart, and it will still respect that the years will be the x-axis. Now we're going to have two charts, so we're going to be able to navigate between the two charts with a tab once we've selected one of them. Whenever we hit Control-Alt-5, it selects the first of the charts, and then you can go to the other one, or the most recently selected one, I think, actually. And then we're still using the side panel and everything the same we did before. So Alt-Tab into our Excel spreadsheet, and already in the right place, Control-G, C1 if you're not, and then Shift and across, and then Shift F8, and now when we move the mouse, look, the old selected area is still grayed out. So go down to net income, Shift N to the right, and now we got both of them. And now the way to specifically create a chart is Alt, and that it's Insert, and you'll see that Insert is the letter N. And then you'll see that the letter D is for the XY chart, which is what we want initially. And then just go with the default one, the dots. There, and see how the years are at the bottom, even though it's decimal and stuff like that, just because they're awkward like that. But now we're going to change it, Alt-J-C, and we're going to change the chart type with C. We're going to hit Tab to get to the left side, and we're going to go up to line and enter. And now it's got the years at the bottom and the other numbers to the right. Now I'm going to move this. I'm going to move it to the right. And I'm just going to escape out of it, and then I'm going to use my arrow keys to move to this, and then go to the chart, Control-Alt-5, and that went to the first chart, then Tab to get to the second chart. Good. Now I want to make the chart title, so Control, chart title, right arrow down to more options, enter, and I could call it net income, enter. And then I want to escape out of that, and I want to go Control and to the data axis titles, the right arrow down to more options. Oh, actually, just want a primary vertical checkbox, then more options, enter. I could call it billions, enter, and then Tab to get to the numbers. And now I want to go back to the side panel, so it's F6, F6, and then Tab, Tab, Tab. Oh, if I Shift Tab to go back up, arrow to the numbers. Now Tab, 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 Tab down to number, and then space or enter, and then Tab, Tab, and it's pound, comma, comma, comma. Tab over to add, enter, and there we go. And I'm going to escape out of that, escape out of that, escape out of that. And now I've just selected the chart, and I'm going to go Shift up a little bit. Oh, actually down a bit. Maybe one more up, and then let go of Shift and up just to make it the right size that I want. And there we go. Net income.